Hello, welcome to another edition of Friday Special. Today we're heading to Pioneer to play a sweet deck brewed around Waste Not. So it's 3 Croxes, 3 Murder Riders, 1 Rankle, 4 Stitcher Suppliers to fill up our yard for Croxa, 2 Angraphs, 1 Liliana Vest, 4 Liliana Waker of the Deads, 2 Anger of Gods main board to deal with pesky threats, 4 Go Blanks, 2 Liliana's Triumphs, 4 Shrieking Afflictions, 4 Thought Seizes, 3 Waste Knots, 4 Pathways, 4 Blood Crypts, 4 Summits, 4 Fable Passages, 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrants, 2 Mountains, 4 Swamps. Sideboard, 2 Alpine Moons, 4 Lotus Field, 1 additional Anger of the Gods for much more aggressive decks, Duress for control, Etherborn for burn, Kalitas also for burn, 4 Leyline of the Void as a graveyard hate, and then we have a Valky as a kind of a threat that we could bring in that maybe could disrupt creatures in the early game like Bone Crusher Giant, and he is a threat in the later part of the game. So, no further ado, let's see Waste Not in action. Hello, it's your host KebbieG. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, also the bell notifications. Don't forget to check out the sweet stuff that's down in the description down below. Alright, let's get into it. Got our namesake card, we'll try it. That's all we could ask for, I think. So turn 1 we get Hive. It's very awkward because I guess there's no way that I could play this Blood Crypt and not shock myself for it, because I want to play these on curve. So we'll lead off with a Hive, I think. The opponent is still thinking. Okay. We'll play Hive. Play Stitcher Supplier. You. Okay. Murderous Rider. Pathway. That's fine. They might think we're black-red mid-range. Or maybe black-red Greasefang. Mardu Greasefang. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Plays Kanamu. Alright. It passes the turn. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Waste Not. Go to combat. Hit ya. So that's what we're planning on doing. Let's see what he does. Next turn we could go blank. Pop you. Target player discards 2 cards, then you exile that graveyard. That should still count. Alright, untaps. Plays a mountain. Swift Spear. As a 2/3. Sure. That works. You got another spell to pump it? Soul Scar Mage. So I think we want the... This is mono red, so we probably want Kalitas, Lifelink, and maybe even more Angers. We'll see. Go Blanks might be a little weird. Alright, so we go ahead and go blank. Alright, so we get a token, we get some mana. Can't use the mana. But that's what it is what it is. Pass the turn. Alright, flips it. What do you got? You got 2 red, 3 black. So we could definitely get another... We can get our mountain, I think. Do you attack? Attack. Attack. So I think I block. Block. See what he does here. I could just trade and block. That doesn't seem great. Maybe I should have just blocked here and just took the 2. All right. Makes a token. All right. Untap. Go blank. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Not the best top deck since, well, he only has 1 card in hand. See if we can make a token out of this. That would be ideal. Yep, made a token. I think I just Blood Crypt tapped. Pass. So we could double block Annex, kill Annex, which is his best threat. He could pump. If he drew a land, he could pump his team. See what he does. Attack, attack, attack. No, no attacks. Okay. He didn't like the profit there. Sure. Untap. Play that. Play Stitcher Supplier. Sure. If I get a Croxa here, that would be perfect. Anger and a couple lands. I'm fine with the lands getting milled. We'll pass the turn. So, what is his best top deck? Us is probably got to be Croxa. Croxa in general should be enough to win the game. Especially on this board state, we're already ahead. So, okay. Do you attack? He does. Okay. So we block, block. And we block. Deal with the threats. Alright, so he's down to a bunch of 1/1s and a 1/2. That's not at all what we wanted. Let's thin the deck. Grab a mountain, I guess. I don't know how we pull ahead here. I mean, we're gonna block with Hive of the Eye Tyrant, but is that enough? I don't know. We'll see if he finds something else to do this turn. Okay. Hive. Do you have a pump? A removal spell? Okay. Well, that's almost lethal, isn't it? Can we please just top deck something? Another land. That's not at all what we need. Okay, so we bring in Kalitas. Anger. Gifted Etherborns. What do we go down? Thoughtseize, is it? I mean, Thoughtseize getting Annex is worth something, but it's still bad. So I think we cut 1 and 1, 2 and 2, not like that. All right, let's get into it. So we have everything we need here. We got a removal spell if we need it. All right, so let's get rid of his medium-sized threats. I don't care about these. Annex, go. That means he doesn't have the ability to make multiple threats out of 1 card. Because even the 1/1s can, like you've seen the last game, can get there. And the Emerge Rider also is life gain, so that's also helpful. I think we have a legit shot here. We just need to make sure we find it. Since we don't really need anything this turn. I mean, you could argue, I mean, I have enough lands, I could wait. But I don't want to draw more lands. So, all right, so we will yield to the instep. See what he got. Okay, he makes a 2/4. Pretty solid, actually. Crack it. Grab a mountain. Untap. We'll play a swamp. set up Murderous Rider. Because Anger, I think I want to do after, right? There's no... So he's going to flip, and we're going to probably see the Mage come down. Probably seen this mountain. Eidolon. All right, so now we go ahead and Swift here before we take damage from Eidolon. All right. So we're going to take 4 damage, I think. Because of Anger. Kalitas is a nice draw. Anger. Pass the turn. Okay. Now we get to play Kalitas next turn. He is a solid life-linking threat. So, Kalitas. Play that. Tapped. Yeah. So next turn, I can't do both. If I draw a 3-drop, I might play both Murderous Rider and the 3-drop. Or I could just Liliana here. I don't know. Okay. That's all it takes. Once you get Kalitas, get a little bit of lifelink going. Actually, I could probably bring in Duress over Thoughtseize. That does save me 2 life. But then again, I can't get my namesake card. Let's run it like that. Alright, let's get into it. Alright. We need lands. Sure, it's us. So we'll play Stitcher Supplier. That's a roadblock. Play Stitcher Supplier. I don't know if I want a Fable Passage for a swamp or a mountain. It's kind of weird because I have all black in my hand. There's a Croxa in the bin. Let's see what happens. It is kind of sad. I was going to draw 2 lands in a row, though. I really want to untap land, preferably. So I could Stitcher Supplier and Thoughtseize this turn. Any possible way that I could double spell seems better. Especially since he has Eidolon. Alright, what else you got? The Monkey Maker, Ragavan Maker. I mean, he is 2 mana. Seems reasonable. Violet Fire. Okay. So, hits us. So we're going to play another Stitcher Supplier. Okay. Perfect. Kind of exactly what I wanted. So next turn I can maybe get Mountain. Mountains, I think red sources are harder to find. Let's see what you got in hand. We'll take Annex. I could deal with if he gets it on curve, right? I could deal with him on curve. Because that would be next turn. Okay. How do you want to do this? That's fine. I mean, I guess they go out on your turn, I guess. I don't know. All right. Untapped land would be preferred. But Alright, pass the turn. So next turn I can play Crocs if I want. Okay. That's fine. Do I play Crocs? I do. That gets rid of his big um Torbrand. So crack that. Get a mountain. Croxa. Red. Black. Black. Red. Eat. 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 So, okay. So Croxa down. Get rid of him. Pass the turn. So next turn I can probably Liliana, I think. I can minus something. I just need to stabilize at this point. Murderous Rider will help with that. Maybe I just play Murderous Rider because I need a lifelink. Swespia. Okay, what else you gotta say? Do you attack me? That is the question. Because if you don't, you're not in a very good position. All right, so I think I have to play Murderous Rider. I need the life link. There's no advantage of attacking just because he's higher on life total and he has no cards in hand, so I'm not actually taking anything away from him. So we're just going to let him do his turn. We need to put down this Liliana, start dealing with his board. Okay, crack Fable Passage. Then the deck. Get a swamp. So he's almost at the point where he can start cracking Rampant Ruins. So I think it's important here is I think I need to start attacking with um, Murderous Rider because I need the life link. So we do that. Take out Swift Spear. Shrieking Affliction. Pass the turn. I want to attack, but I'm kind of afraid to. Because he'll probably block here, ping this. Alright, whatever. That's still 2 life. Let's see what happens. Might block here. Ah, so he prevents the life leak. Because he gets to sack it and doesn't deal damage. Pretty good move. Alright, so lesson learned. Oh, he kills my Liliana. Okay. Okay. Seems reasonable. Are you going to be able to attack into my Croxa, though? You're start taking some damage. We got another Liliana. Get rid of this thing. And we can start basically... How do we want to do this? You attack. He does not. I think we're pulling ahead. So another Shrieking Affliction should start really amplifying our clock. Now, how I want to do this. I Liliana down ticket, kill the etching, attack with Murderous Rider. Can I afford to attack with Croxa? That is my question. It's 8 damage plus 6. That's a pretty hefty clock. So I think I do. Let's just go for it. I know it's a very daring risk, but we're gonna gain 2 back. Hopefully that's enough to stabilize us while we attempt to smash his face and beat one of probably I would say the harder matchup for us. Um, Liliana. Get rid of that so you don't exile stuff. Attack you. So that's 3, actually. That's another 3. He's going to sack the Rampant Ruin? Sure. To gain 2. Or hit us for 2. Alright, how much damage am I dealing this turn? There's 6 here. Wow. So 8. He has to block Crocs though, doesn't he? GG's. Yeah. I mean, you're dead on upkeep. Shrieking Affliction win. All right. 1-0 with the deck. The deck feels pretty strong. Let me know down in the comments what do you guys think so far. Let's get into the next. All right. Let's get into it. I can't keep a 1-land hand. We'll keep this. Liliana's Triumph, I think. This is going to be interesting. Hive. Shrieking Affliction. Go. If we had more Shrinking Afflictions or Rack-like effects in Pioneer, the deck would be much more consistent. But Waste Not is a nice... Ooh, okay. So this is definitely going to be Lotus Field. I definitely punted there. I should have just played the Blood Crypt tapped. Croxa. Pass the turn. All right. Lotus Field. Sure. All right. Go blank. Pass the turn. Or blue. All right. Whatever. 4 over pages. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that he's going for it right now. We are again stuck on lands. All right. Go blank. Pass the turn. All right, we're doing what we want. Now we got some damage going. Sure. Take it. Now he gets to copy that. We have Alpine Moons, I believe, for this matchup. All right, cast Murderous Rider. Go. Just trying to put this game away quick as we can. Now he's going to copy Lotus Field. Can he go off this turn? That is the question. So far we're 2-0 with the deck, but one of the decks scooped early after we annihilated him. All right, got him. I think this is actually better now because we get to bring this in, these in. We can probably go down Liliana, Angrath, Rankle, Murderous Riders, Anger. So maybe this is bad. Valky worth it? Probably not. It's just too slow. He has no creatures really, so that also is not that great. So I guess I bring these back. And whatever, Valky's fine. All right, we will keep. We have a couple 1-drops. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Yeah. Nice. I mean, that is like literally the only card you could have had to even stood a shot at against me. Wow. Yeah. Waste not. Pass the turn. See if you can't win. Brew the ley line of sanctity. Play that tapped, I guess. Pass the turn. We just need Alpine Moon. That's our best bet. Maybe we should have Feed the Swarm for this situation. But let's get a mountain, I guess. Pass the turn. Angrath is very weird. I really wish I had a Liliana this turn. Just the ability to start making him discard. Angrath. Uptick. Go. Pass the turn. I can't Thoughtseize you. That stupid ley line of sanctity. I feel like he's gonna win this turn. Pretty close to it. No? If I could start attacking. Ugh. Yeah, uptick it. All right, we will turn him on. We'll eat the black card. Mastermind. Pass the turn. Poppy a pass the turn. Yeah, a lot of discard. Ah. Pour over pages. Sure. What an annoying deck. We draw a card. Shrieking Affliction. Okay, that's a playable Magic card. Is he... Can he win this turn? Grazer. Okay. All right. So that name's Lotus Field. We will play that. Uptick that. Go. Well, okay. Well, that's fine. We don't really need him. Because we can't really get Croxa going. We could, I guess we could, right? We could have done it. Croxa would have allowed us to, if he would have played Stitcher Supplier and Thoughtseize herself or Duress herself and emptied our hand to fill up the yard. What do you got to say about this? Lear. Sure. All right, go blank. That's a turn, I guess. Can he win this turn? I think he has to. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. We could deal 8 with Angrath. Okay. That means he shuffles away his actual win con and besiege you. Okay, so he gets to destroy up my Alpine Moon. But that means you're dead, right? You're dead. You have to get rid of the Shrieking Affliction. You have to get rid of the Shrieking Affliction. Otherwise, you're just dead. 5, 6, 7. Okay, Croxa. Pretty good, actually. Probably the best top deck. Yep, that's fine. We're about ready to get the Angrath win. Angrath for the win. Bam, nailed it. 3-0 with the deck. Let's get into the last one. All right, let's get into it. Can't keep a one land hand. Sure. We will keep put back Fable Passage, maybe. All right, so how do I want to lead off with this? Okay, this is clearly Affinity. That's probably going to be useful. All right, I think I'm going to lead off with that. That way I could turn to Garda's Aid. Ingenious Myth. All right, so you just have nothing but he has no blue mana. Play that tapped. Go. Play that. Go. All right, so we're working towards Liliana. We have some medium-sized bonkers threats, so we can't even complain. Like, as soon as we get this Liliana down, Lily, uptick. I don't think I need Murderous Rider. Probably gonna pitch a Spell Pierce. I go. I want to play Rankle this turn, I think. Make him pitch rest of his hand. Rankle. Uptick. Lily. Rankle. That's fine. Pass. Okay. Okay. What do you have to say about my what do you have to say about my Lily? I don't think I need anger I don't need this Fable. Alright, so he is out of cards. He's almost to the point of cave. Do I need to be worried about cave? Alright, he's done. Liliana Ultimates. Maybe up 2 Duresses, down the Liliana Shrine. That gets me more shots at getting rid of the Sigarda's Age, so I'll run it like that. Alright, let's get into it. We have a 2-land hand, but we'll try it. Kind of worried about this, though. All that just made it worse. Play that. Yeah, we really need a red source. That would be ideal. So we could have this anger. Pass the turn. You might have hammer. That is a possibility. So, yep, seems good. I'm definitely gunning for anger here. This sucks though, this Fable Passage. Maybe I should have played the Passage this turn. So I could have got the red source. Played Blood Crypt, shocked myself, angered. But Colossus Hammer. There's the blue source. Now he equips. Oh. Okay, and then he gets to tap here. Play the hammer. So he gets to attack. No attacks. That makes no sense. Okay. I'm so worried because he could flash it in. I go blank here. What does that do for me? All right, let's see what he does if I try to attack with Supplier. All right. Anger. Tap. Yeah. Stupid aid. Yeah. Now he gets to make that bigger. All right. Now what? Okay. Yeah. 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 Good. It's good. All right. Again, I don't think we really have. We bring those in, I guess. Cut our upper curve. Bring that in. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. I don't have much removal in this hand. Play Stitcher Supplier. Yeah. I need a land off the top. Ginger Brew. Seems fine. Play that. Shrieking Affliction. Stitcher Supplier. Go. Bastard. So, we got rid of this Murderous Rider. That's not really the greatest. Let's see what he does. I need a land off the top. Or something to... Yeah, I need a land, because Croxa is my best bet here. Pass the turn. The Unlicensed Hearse is in his hand. Can I deal with this? Yep. I think I have to get rid of... All right, take it. He's two. No matter what I do here, I could kill this Smith. Um, it's fine. Liliana. Get rid of that. Pet hit you. I don't even care. I mean, he could block it with an ornithopter, whatever. Another ginger brew. Make them both unblockable. You gonna pop a Liliana? Lily face. Yep. Take it. Lily. I don't think I need the hive, right? Should I? Maybe, maybe. Because it is another threat. I think I go ahead and not attack because I want him to waste 2 mana making his things unblockable. That means he's not contributing to other parts of the board. Another hearse. That's fine. I don't really need my yard. All right, what do you got? Play that on red. Uptick. Pass the turn. All right, what do you got? Shrieking Affliction. I forgot that was even on the board because it didn't do anything until now. What do you got? Lion Sash. Sure. You gotta do something at some point, my friend. Can we beat him? Opponent. All right. Just one ginger brew. So you're leaving up one white mana. Okay. He has minutes, not haste. All right. Uptick it. Pass the turn. I mean, we're just chilling. I mean, what kind of clock does he have? I mean, he has to start making these hearses attack, right? Because we're doing essentially 6 per turn cycle. Ingenious Smith. That's fine. Okay. Seems fine to me too. What do you got though? You gotta make those two. I mean, we're definitely saving our Liliana. It's allowing us to deal 6 this turn. He needs to beat us soon. We have blockers to just stagnate this for one more turn. The Streaking Affliction is doing work, which is exactly why we're playing it. Okay, he crews it. What else you got, opponent? We will keep Liliana alive. Okay. Probably don't. All right. We block. Block. Yep. What do you gotta say? You need to eat up my yard. Uptick. Yep. Pass the turn. What do you gotta say now, opponent? I wish I could have drawn a Croxa, though. Oh, he's gaining some life. Makes perfect sense, actually. Okay, takes 3 here. He is not enough to take out Liliana by itself. And I will chomp with my hive to keep Liliana around. Okay. All right. What do you got to do? Attacking. So you're attacking those two. Okay. Anger. What do you got to say about that? Eats. Okay. You eat 2 cards, make him maybe big enough to live. Which means I am reducing you down to only 1 attacker per turn. All right, pass the turn. Take 3. I might be able to hive. I'm going to hive. Hive for the win. He needs another blocker. Oh my god, are we going to pull this one out? Like, he has a huge advantage over us. And I think we just broke even here. So if he could deal with my hive, he could win. But otherwise, and that's concluding gaining 6 life. So we have already dealt 20. See what you got. Do you try to take out my Liliana? Like it's a double-edged sword there. I got 3 ways of dealing 3 damage. You got to answer one of them, or two of them actually. Reality, you gotta answer two. So if this is like March, eat this, hit Lily, that definitely helps you. He's conceded. He's conceded. We got the 4-0. Good game. Good game. Yeah, we got that 4-0. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about Waste Not for Pioneer? And overall, the deck functioned. It was really solid. The only thing that I think this deck might actually want, in case we see Leyline of the Void or Leyline of Sanctity, is maybe a couple of those. Valky never felt great. Leyline is probably fine at 3. So I think that's just a slight upgrade. We never really actually drew Gifted Aetherborn, so maybe you could argue we can cut that as well and maybe go up another Anger. But against Control, like, our package did work. The guy, of course, scooped early too, but whatever. So actual play, we went 3-0 with the deck. I did face a few other decks, and he just didn't want to face me. So that is that. We are actually, I would say, pretty heavily favored against Control. You could argue we could up our Croxas, because, I mean, finding a Croxa is usually game ending. But Angraths felt pretty solid in the matchups. We actually had an Angrath win, which was super sweet. I can't even believe I said that out of my mouth, because it's just not a normal thing. You don't normally win with Angrath. Angrath. I don't know. I can't remember if that was one of my 3 matches that are making the video. If not, I'm going to include that as a blooper in the beginning, of course. Just so you could see me just annihilate him, and then he scoops. Yeah. But if it is a match that's in the video, then that's awesome, because then clearly the guy stuck around. I just couldn't remember. I faced so many people in a given day. So overall, the deck felt pretty solid. I liked it. There's not a lot that I would honestly recommend changing. Maybe Liliana's Triumphs is just too much. Maybe it could be just Collector Brutality or something in the slot. But Go Blanks felt solid in the match, so we drew it. Go Blanks does a lot of work. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, do all those free things to help support my content. That is the most important thing. Because the more you like my videos, the more likely it is going to be pushed to other people that like watching Magic the Gathering content. If you have any suggestions for this list, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to look in the description. You can find a link to my Discord channel. And so until next time, have a great day.